I said I would be back to beat the Elite Four. And here we are. So the first thing I want to do before that, and before we head up to Route 23 and Victory Road to catch stuff, is I do need to clean up the rest of the Aber line. And I'm going to do that. So they're going to be in Route 8. That's to the west of Lavender Town. So we're going to go to Lavender Town to do that. Alright. Well, Cadaver's a 5% encounter, which is going to be annoying. I could go up to level 27 and repel trick, but I feel like I'd be here a while doing that. Or would I? I don't know if I really would. I really just have to be 27? No, it can be 25. So I can grab an Eevee. Why don't I do that? Why don't we do that? Man, I think I've said it a million times, but I can't wait to get past Gen 1. Oh, what was it? We're going to go to the PC. Alright, so we need something that's at least level 25. Who do I want to deposit? I'll deposit Mr. Mime. Alright, so I need something 25, but not... Okay, so Seal will be fine. Seal works. Do I have money? Oh yeah, we got plenty of money. Alright. I'll buy some repels. I think even in Gen 1, best bang for your buck is still the super repel over the max repel. So that's what we'll go for. That should be more than enough. Especially with how over-leveled some of my stuff is, I feel like I'm not going to need a lot of healing items to get past the Elite Four. Oh, shit. Did not realize I never fought him. Alright, it's the only nose headbutt. We're gonna let Blastoise take care of this. And there's Vulpix, who we have to get from Pokemon Blue. Well, I think I'm just going to do those captures off camera. It's only a small handful. And I think once I pick up this next stream, I can sort of show the transfer process or kind of just do a quick rundown. Let's see, is there anything I missed? Oh, here, wait. I did evolve Growlithe into Arcanine. So we do have one more. But besides that, then nothing was missed in between streams in terms of collecting more Pokemon. we'll see. I need 4 Kadabra. I have 20 super repels. At 5%. I have a feeling we're not going to get all 4. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's a tough one. Well, I guess mathematically, right, if I get 1 every 5 repels. Okay, there's 1. There we go, jeez. Alright. I think it's Great Balls that work better than Ultra Balls in this case. I'd say catch rate math is like really buggy in Gen 1. Oh. Come on. There we go. Alright, that's 1. Alright, hey, 3 more. Alright, so we're ahead of pace so far. It's not too bad. So after this one expires, I'll have 7 more repels to sort of keep on the curve to encounter the next Kadabra. can't remember though if repels work the same way as the steps do on the Safari Zone, where if I like if this is counting as steps or not. Because it is Gen 1, so I'm not going to hold it past them to have the mechanics for counting steps be different between repels and the Safari Zone. Okay, so it seems that it does count differently than in the Safari Zone. So I'm better off just kind of walking around then. See, now I can see exactly why I was going to try to wait and do the game corner on these, but I got the repels. I might as well use them. I'd say one Kadabra and was a 4 or 5 repel. I mean, I guess that is kind of just on pace for what I need, but man, is this brutal. This is just like, it is. It's torture. Gen 1 is torture. I have Gen 2 is not going to be much kinder on us. It's really, we're going to have to wait till Gen 3 to really feel. Well, I guess Gen 2 at least will have shinies, so we'll have some cool buffers with all these encounters that we might get rewarded with something cool. Or I should say Gen 2 having visible shinies. Gen 1, the DVs can be just so that when I transfer them up that the Pokemon will be shiny. But there's just no telling when I encounter them. Right, what, Abra's 20% here? Maybe I am better off not repel tricking here for Kadabra and just kind of taking what I can get. Alright, let's try it. 'Cause I do have sleep powder now, so that should be helpful with Abra. Let's see what we run into here. As long as the game can realize that I don't have a repel gun. There we go. And so there's a 10% Pidgeotto right away. It's really just, it's these Kadabra / Abra that I need. I need 3 more. And then we'll head on up to Route 23, which is the pathway to the Elite Four. The only thing I need in Route 23 is a Primeape. That's all I need. And then once we get into Victory Road, I know I need Machoke. I'm trying to think if there's anything else in Victory Road that I even need. That I can't. Oh yeah, Graveler. I'll need 2 Graveler and 2 Machoke. And then everything else after that, besides Moltres, will be in the Cerulean Cave. Alright, Cerulean Cave, that'll be 2 Lickitung. Oh, and I get the 5% Kadabra anyway. Okay. Oakley Dokley. And it's level 27, so it should not have teleport. Very nice. Let's just go for this. Alright, hey, big dubs. Alright, 2 more. Oh, Jigglypuff. Another thing with Gen 2 that's going to be very helpful for us is breeding. Having access to breeding is going to be making some of these catch trains. I sat there trying to repel trick so bad, and I end up just getting the 5% encounter twice within like a 4 encounter span. Alright, so this one unfortunately I think can run. I think it can... I think it can teleport. Alright, hey, nice. Alright, 1 more. And now I really don't mind this last one being an Abra. Alright, well, time to put it to the test. Yep, shit. tough again. Abra is going to be harder to even catch, I think, than Kadabra. But I'm going to run into it probably 4 times more. And this is also one of the routes that I could use in red to get Ekans when it comes time. It's coming, I can feel it. Oh, please, please, please. Come on, Kadabra, you were so good to me. And now you took it away. I'm done with the rats. And they're supposed to be less likely than Abra is. I mean, Abra's supposed to be a 20% encounter here. Rattata's only 15, and I feel like I'm running into so many of them. And Jigglypuff's 10. And I've run into at least 3 of these. And 1 Abra. It's like Pidgey's 40%. That's fine. I get it. I just said it's fine, but now I'm complaining. I need Abra. Well, if Abra comes around, it needs to stay in the ball. If Kadabra comes around, that's probably the most preferred, because Kadabra is easier to catch, and just the repel tricking was taking way too long. I don't know how the rat keeps showing up. No. No, brother. I wish this had some of the red and blue stuff mixed in here, because then at least I could get the Ekans and Vulpix line done here, but we're going to have to go to different games for that. Alright, off the top of my head, I mean, for red and blue, it's going to be, I need the Weedle line still. I need Vulpix line, I need the Ekans line, I need Magmar, I need Electabuzz. Alright. Let's go for it. Well, shit. Oh, okay. Well, shit. Of course. Alright, let me try the Repel trick one more time. I can make the Repel trick, I guess, slightly easier if I used a level 25 instead of a level 26, but I feel like the difference that it's making is negligible. Only because the entire spectrum of Kadabra levels here is 20 to 27, so if I Repel... And everything else you encounter, the highest level is 24, and that's Jigglypuff and Pidgeotto, so I'd have to use at least a level 25 to basically guarantee Kadabra. But obviously, even then, when you do that, it's going to take a long time to encounter it. Although one would be really nice, because then it'd be back to Victory Road. Like, if I'm on the precipice, I can feel it. Any day now. Oy vey. You know what? Well, no, I can't because I was gonna fly over and just buy it from the game corner, but I'd rather use that money on balls. Oh, see, right after I gave up repels the last time, I found 2 in pretty quick succession. Alright, well, there's an Abra. Let's try and... Okay. There we go. Alright. Never mind. We're good. We're all good. Alright, that'll be nice. That puts our total up now. We're at 136. Alright, so now we're going to go here real quick. Just, I know that there are Ultra Balls here. Well, there's Ultra Balls at Cinnabar too. That's probably going to be an easier shop to get to. Alright, that should be good. Although... Oh, I don't know why I just sold that PP up for nothing. Alright, that should be good. I can also put Seal away and take Mr. Mime back out. Alright, and here he comes. Yeah, it's time to fight. Definitely a little overkill, but that's fine. Magneton. That should be good. Yep. Ninetales. Say Blastoise can handle that. The Surf animation in Gen 1, I will say, is one of my favorite Gen 1 move animations. Yeah, I was going to say, Kadabra has awful physical defense. Vaporeon. Well, we'll go to the main eventer for that. Bye-bye! Easy dub. And here we go. Let me pull up Route 23 here. Let's see what I'm dealing with. Alright, yeah, Primeape is going to be a 5% encounter, so this within itself is going to be a bit of an adventure. Alright, here we are in the grass. I'm going to get Dragonite out in the lead here. So Dragonite's going to be doing a lot of heavy lifting for my catches here. This is actually a pretty good spot if you're collecting straight up just like in red and blue. Honestly, when you think about it, I mean, I wanted to play yellow because I have the physical cartridge for it. I mean, I have a physical cartridge for all the games, but I don't know. I was just inclined to play yellow. Probably for the starters, just to get all of them a little easier, but if you're doing your own sort of Pokédex collecting in Gen 1, You can do it, and it's probably easier if you just completely ignore yellow. And you just go through red and blue. You could definitely catch all of the Pokemon that you need. Just because certain, like the Arbok line, and then there's Pokemon like Ditto that you get access to and are pretty abundantly available in Route 23 compared to in the Cerulean Cave. So this Primeape's going to be a little tough. Let's see, now I'm trying to remember. I don't even think Primeape is available in Victory Road, right? Right? This, like, isn't something I can just pass the buck on, really. Yeah, no. Although Machoke's going to be a pain in the ass to encounter. Oh, I guess not really. Shouldn't be too bad, actually. I'm looking on the second floor from in the upstairs of Victory Road. I mean, Machoke's a 10% encounter. That's not awful. And then is Graveler difficult? 15%, 10%. Okay, I mean, I guess not bad. This Primeape is just bound to show up. Although, honestly, let me see if I can remember here. I think I have rare candies, I think, and I don't need to evolve anything else in yellow. Do I just... I'm wondering if I just go and just catch this Mankey and use the rare candies that I have in my PC, because I have 2 of them. And I mean, it's past evolution level, so it should be fine. I think that's just fine. If I'm not using rare candies for anything else for the rest of this run. Alright. So here we are. Let's take a look at the... I'm going to actually cheat and pull up a pathway here, because it's been a while since I've had to go get Moltres in Gen 1. Moltres route, yellow. So ladder. I'm looking at ladder 2, which how do we even get there? Oh, I guess from ladder 3, which I'd have to get to from... Oh, okay. Is there an easier way? Can I zoom in on this? There we go. Okay, so if we're here on the first floor. Gotcha. Alright, so we're going to push this boulder. And do I still have repels? Although I guess I don't want to be using them right now, right? I'm actually trying to catch some of this shit. That's not one of them. So I've already got my my share of onyx. I've got to push this over one more. So just remember, it's 2 Graveler and 2 Machoke. That's what we're looking for. Although I do have access to a rare candy, so if we get to the end and I'm missing one of the 2, I can take a pre-evolved. Although I don't think, is Machop in Victory Road? That I can't remember. Yeah, no, I don't think Machop is in Victory Road in yellow. I think that's only red and blue. Alright, there's a Graveler. Alright, that's one. It's going to put us up to 137. Oh, shit. Whoops. Was not paying attention. I'd say strength is a pretty good move. It should, yeah. I wonder what this guy's 4th mon is. I can't remember. I know it's the middle starters, but then I don't know what the 4th one is. Is it an Eevee? Maybe a Jolteon? I guess we're going to find out. Could be a Raichu, too. I feel like that would fit the theme. Oh, Charizard. Okay. I think theoretically this floor is where we have the best odds at Machoke. So there's Moltres up there in the corner. There's Golbat, we're good on that. Say we got those in Seafoam. Alright, there's Machoke. Oh, come on. No shot. I was going to say. All right. Ugh. So now we need one of each. We need a Graveler, and we need a Machoke. There's the Graveler. And there goes Graveler. Alright. Well, that's fine. Alright, so now I'm going to need to push... So where even am I? Where am I? Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. So this one I gotta push all the way around. Alright, another Graveler. Let's hope for better luck on the explosion. Oh, actually, I don't properly remember it's a learn set. Oh, shoot. Okay, well. Do I have an elixir? I do have a max elixir. Do I want to use it on this? Or do I really want to use this on Dragon Rage? Yeah, I do. I'm a lazy bum. Yeah, so this one's definitely the long distance one, because then I have to go... How do I even get to the fourth boulder, though? That's my problem. That I can't remember. Oh, yeah, I can go under, right? I feel so dumb. Alright, now the Graveler. Oh, this one's a high level, though, so this thing can definitely explode. Oh, God, I hope not. Please just don't. Oh, yeah, I figured. Again, okay. 41. Yes. Yes. I don't think this one can explode. I don't think. I'm not positive. Well. I was wrong. I just got lucky the first time then, I guess. Do I have any type of potions on me? Of course not. Why would I? I don't know what that item is down there. I guess we'll do a little check. Alright, it might be easier on my psyche if I just catch one of these and use one of my 2 rare candies. So I'll use one on Mankey. I'll use one on this. See, that's just ridiculous. A level 36 Juju with Earthquake is just... Alright. Alright, so now I just need Machoke. I don't remember what this TM is. Oh, it's Explosion! Fitting. Very fitting. So now I've got to go all the way through this path here. Just give me a Machoke on the way there. That would be very clutch. Nope. I'm trying to remember if there's a way for me to avoid this trainer. I think I can. Yeah, I can. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, nope. Not dealing with you. Alright, so we'll fall down here. This is quite the puzzle. I guess more just time consuming than anything. Especially things like strength or like the spin pads in Gen 1 are just very slow. I'm just trying to remember. I did this whole puzzle, but where's Moltres and all this? Oh, okay. Moltres is right down that one ladder. So why don't I head on up then? This just feels like Machoke hunting ASMR at this point. Alright, well, here we are. Card spec, we'll sell that. Oh, I'm right on cue. This will conclude. So now I can get out of here once I catch this Moltres. Nice. Let's go for it. I don't know how much damage this thing's going to be able to take. But I don't remember if Moltres even has anything that's super hard hitting. I forgot Fire Spin works like rap in this game. Of course. Alright. So I guess we are going to go to the Indigo Plateau before we catch Moltres. Another reason I can't wait for Gen 3. So we don't have to deal with that bullshit anymore. Gen 2 we're going to have to deal with this again, but we'll at least get, like, warnings. And yeah, I also hate how these all look so, like, walk-throughable, and they're not. There we go. Alright, so we gotta change boxes. Alright, now let's go get Moltres. Oh, jeez. Dude, Gen 1 is just, it is such a gauntlet. I'm so glad that I'm, like, getting pretty close. And I think, and red and blue exclusives, I think I'm just gonna, there's aren't a ton, so I think I'm just gonna kind of do them off stream and just transfer them, or yeah, just like trade them over here to yellow and be done with that. And then the last stream I'll do for Gen 1 will be just, once I have blue done, I'll reset the save, and I'll do a little showcase of me live learning how to do the 8th floor glitch, so I can get a proper Mew. I think that'll be cool. Because I know there's the regular Mew glitch, but we're looking to get one that's going to end up being legal for me in home. Alright, so now we're going to have to... Dog, these stupid stream bots. Alright, here we are. Take 2. Let's try this again. Dude, Fire Spin and Wrap are so annoying in Gen 1. And it's not even, like, at this stage of the game, they're not even killer either. Alright, we're gonna switch over to Venusaur. We're gonna try and put this thing to sleep. Oh yeah, we'll be just fine. Stay asleep. can't remember. Is it better for me in this situation, these great balls? All right, there we go. Very nice. Very nice. All right, so that puts us at 139. All right, so now we can head on out. I'm just looking to get some of these items to sell. I want money. Oh wait, actually, let's... Oh, I forgot. Do I really have to do the whole puzzle over again? I really can't just, like, get out? No shot, right? Oh, dude, that sucks. So I really have to do the whole fucking puzzle again? Surely that can't be what I have to do. I guess so. Well. And there's no... Yeah, no escape ropes in here. Oh, jeez. Okay, well... There's got to be a way out, though. Right, I mean, there's got to be. Oh, if I go back the way it went for Mole Trace. So yeah, let's go back that way. Because then I can just fly to the Indigo Plateau. Jeez. Alright, and then we'll use strength here. And here's my way out. Perfect. Oh, man. Jeez, dude, this Widow's Peak does, like, no favors for me. All right. So we'll evolve that one Geodude and that Mankey really quick. And then we'll go take on the Elite Four. And then, I mean, I am kind of feeling going to Cerulean Cave right away. I might just do that. And then maybe catch Mewtwo and then just be done. And then we'll come back with my second run of blue to catch Mew, and then we'll be good to go. Alright, so what are we going to deposit for now? We'll deposit Dragonite, and we'll deposit Mr. Mime. Alright, and now we're going to get Geodude out of here. And then we have to get Mankey out of here. Oh, wait, and then the rare candies are in the PC. Am I going to buy healing items for the Elite Four? I'm thinking no. I think I'm just going to... Alright, so now we will... Oh, yep. Let me go pick up my boys again. Alright, so Graveler. And then Primeape. And now, oh, and now Primeape will actually get us to 140. anything else I gotta do? I gotta change boxes. Dude, my nose hair is like just itching me right in the right spot, and I feel like I think I've said this on another stream. I feel like a coke addict when my nose hair starts itching me, because then I feel like I'm constantly like wiping at my nose. Alright, so Lorelei's first. I'm guessing Pikachu's going to be the best bet there. I feel like usually when I'm playing these games on stream, Elite Four is such like a tense moment, but I don't care. I'm over leveled, and the objective isn't to beat the game; it's to catch them all. I effectively I could care less about the Elite Four. I need to get it done. Alright, Jinx is the only one that's not weak to electric types, so we're gonna get Charizard involved here. And Lapras will go right back to Pikachu. I'm trying to remember if Bruno leads off with a fighting type or a rock type. I think he leads with Onyx, but he could definitely lead with like Hitmonchan, and I'm just like not remembering. All right, we'll see. I just gotta be careful with Hitmonchan, because Thunder Punch can definitely do a number on Charizard. Well, I guess if Charizard outspeeds and uses Fly, I should be fine. Yeah, that's fine. Just fine. Dude, Hitmonlee's render in yellow is so badass. Machamp, I mean, Charizard should be able to take this out pretty easy. Alright, so now it's time for Mr. Mime. Do I have Blizzard with me? I do. I'm gonna need that for Lance. I'm not gonna use Withdrawal. I mean, I probably also was not gonna use Bite, but whatever. Alright, so we got Mr. Mime out in the lead. I'd say Mr. Mime should just sweep here. I'm pretty sure it'll outspeed Golbat. It should outspeed Arbok. I'm not positive on that, though. I can't remember if Arbok's really fast in Gen 1 or not. Should be nice and easy. Boom. Dude, this may be cool. I don't think I've ever used Mr. Mime in a Gen 1 run. That might be something to think about for the future. For when I ever played this game casually. To give this a try over Kadabra. I mean, I guess Alakazam is probably just better. I don't know. I just feel like Mr. Mime's kind of all quirked up. So I feel like it's cool to use. And that should be an Oko. Boom. Nice. Alright, so now Lance is going to lead Gyarados. Which means I'm going to lead Pikachu. And then switch into Blastoise after that. Yeah, Pikachu's gonna fuck this Gyarados up bad. It's gonna be real bad. Done. All right, let's go for it. Nice. Nice. Alright, now Aerodactyl's coming, so now we can go and Surf should kill here. Yeah, goated animation. I love the surf animation in Gen 1. Alright, and here's Dragonite, who is now 4 times weak to Blizzard. Bye-bye. Oh, and a crit. Yeah, that was probably overkill. Alright, so this champion... I mean, it always leads Sandslash. I've got Vaporeon going, so it's going to go Alakazam. Alakazam's going to be tough. Alright, so I guess I lead Blastoise. See, Alakazam's going to be tough, but I think Charizard's the play there. I think Charizard, and I kind of just go with a Slash, and I will usually crit. And then I can parlay that straight into Executor. That'll be a Flamethrower kill. Magneton should be an easy kill with Slash. Ninetales should be a Slash kill. And then Vaporeon, I can go right into Pikachu. Sounds like a plan. Alright, that's a kill. Alright, now it's time for Charizard to shine. And this is why in my red and blue runs, you'll see why I choose Charizard, is because Slash, when it's over leveled like this, is just ridiculous. So now we've got Magneton. Oh, it's Ninetales. I was wrong. Alright, it lived. Doesn't matter though. Magneton. This should be a 2-hit kill then, I guess. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. I don't think that's gonna kill though. Yeah. Alright, then let's not play around. Oh, you know what? The Venusaur didn't get any love in this entire run, so we'll let Venusaur finish it off. Yeah, we'll just go Solar Beam. This thing knows Aurora Beam. Yeah, I was going to say, this thing definitely knows an Ice move. Not going to kill, though. Boom! There we go. We beat the game in the main story sense. But we still have to go to Cerulean Cave. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I'm really good. I'm like that. I'm him. Let's go and put this in the Hall of Fame. And oh yeah, we do get the cool little presentation. There's Blastoise. And there's Venusaur. And there's old Charizard. And there's Mr. Mime. Dragonite. And old Pikachu. Well, that's nice. Nice, nice, nice. So I'm going to take this minute, actually. Let's check my little spreadsheet again. So Primeape is done. Choke is done. Machamp needs to be traded. Golem will need a trade for. Moltres is done. Alright, so in yellow we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's 11 things I gotta catch. They're not 11 really distinct Pokemon. A lot of these are copies. Like, I have to catch 4 Rhydon. I've got to catch 2 Chansey. I've got to catch 2 Lickitung. The only ones that I have to catch 1 of is Sandslash and Ditto. That's going to be it. So now let's go for it. Alright, let's fly out. So we're going to go to Cerulean. We're going to drop off all the items we don't need anymore. And I'm going to pick out a ton of the TMs and just sell a bunch of stuff that's in my box. And we'll use all that just to buy up some Ultra Balls and Great Balls so I can finish this catching stuff. Let me just make sure I've got room. Oh yeah, it's just Moltres in this box, so we have more than enough room. So I will need... Oh no, I don't want the SS ticket. Alright, so here's what I'll do. We'll start with this. Don't need this. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need you. Won't need those. Won't need that. Alright, so now I will need Master Ball. Alright, that should be enough money. Uh-oh. Why is my controller reacting like that? That was strange. Alright. We're all good. That was a really weird desync. Oh, there it is. Dude. I'm trying to remember if I have the trimmer for my nose. I kind of need it bad after this. Alright, oh, I have 35k. Alright. Alright. And then I'll just buy... Oh, I can only buy Pokeballs here, of course. Of course! Where can I... Cinnabar. We'll go to Cinnabar. Alright, let's get some Ultra Balls. Alright, that should be way more than enough. So now we're going to head over to the Cerulean Cave. Let me just pull this up on Cerebi so I have a good reference for what I'm catching where. So Ditto's a 5% on the first floor. Let's see, disease percentage goes up to 10 on the second floor. And then what about... Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay, so... I don't know, and then in the basement it's 15%. Okay, so I should be able to catch everything. So Lickitung looks like it's only in the basement. Yeah, so in the first room, we got 10% for Sand Slash. That's the only thing I need from that first room. So it looks like we're trying to basically just get out of the first floor. Let's look at Mewtwo Path, Pokemon Yellow. Oh, all right. Alright, let's switch. I'm gonna want Dragonite. Well, these things are pretty high level, so I should actually be able to sort of lay in some attacks here. Alright, here we are. Alright, I'm not worried about getting anything surfing. was the way again? Is it down this way? I think it is. So a whole lot of Golbat, which we don't need. Graveler, again, we're good on that. Alright, there's Rhyhorn. Do I want to catch this so that I can... Yeah, I'm going to need 4 of these, so... Alright, very nice. Oh, and there's Ditto. I probably should have let this transform into Pikachu. Oh, that's fine. Is this a healing item? No, it's another Ultra Ball. I'll take it. have to go through here, don't I? Alright, there's Sand Slash. Really? I guess because of its high level, but let's, here, we'll put it to sleep. There we go. Very nice. Alright, so that's Ditto and Sand Slash. So that puts us at 142. I caught a Rhyhorn, so I still need 3 more from that line so I can get Rhydon and Rhyperior done. I'll need 2 Lickitung and 2 Chansey. I'm assuming... I'm trying to remember. I'm assuming Chansey is something I can get in the basement as well. Woof. Yeah, my dog is going nuts. What about I don't know? Alright, so this is going to take us down to the lower level. This will get us into the basement. Alright, yep, there's Chansey, alright. Oh, is Chansey's defense that bad? I don't remember Chansey's defense being that bad. Huh. Let's see, Max Elixir. Let's see if I can try to remember what I'm doing here in terms of percentages. Is Rhydon something we can get all the way down here? Oh yeah, no, there's a 10% for Rhydon. Okay. Chansey's 5, Lickitung 5. Okay. Is this the way I gotta go? Nope, this is the way I just came from. So I need 3 Rhydon, 2 Chansey, 2 Lickitung. Please let one of these be a revive of some sort. That would be super clutch. Like, super clutch. Super duper clutch. Max revive. Yes. 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 Dragonite. Oh, and here it is. I wonder, does Hyper Beam kill? I don't think it will. Oh, not even close. Jeez, the dog is downstairs losing her damn mind. Nice. All right, 2 more. All right, we already caught Ditto. All right, here's a Lickitung. Well, after I do have a max elixir as well, so I'll be able to replenish on Dragon Rage. Oh, I think Lickitung's like one of the lowest level things down here. Alright, that's 1. I'll need 1 more for old Licky Licky. And a little anticlimactic here, but here's Mewtwo. Very cool, very nice. And we are going to do that. I'll just keep farming encounters. So I still need 2 Chansey. I still need 2 Rhydon. And I still need a Lickitung. Come on. Alright, Rhyhorn I'll take. I'll take Rhyhorn. Very nice. Perfect. Oh, come on. Just stay in there. There we go. Alright. So one more from the Rhydon line. And then I still need 2 Chansey, and I still need that last Lickitung. And then we'll be free and clear when it comes to Pokemon Yellow. Alright, this will be the last of the Rhyhorn line. How many Dragon Rages do I have left? 1. Alright, so let me remember to use the Elixir after this fight. Shit. It crit. It's fine. Rhyhorn and Rhydon are equally likely, so... Actually, now I'm thinking about it. Let me look. Am I going to want a second Ditto? Is that something I'm going to want? Okay, no, it's still in Route 34 like normal. Alright. Yeah, so we'll be fine with Ditto and Gen 2. I will need to catch one, not for the living dex, but just for breeding purposes. That'll be very helpful. And Gen 3, I can just use the Gen 1 Ditto for breeding. Alright, here's Chansey. There we go. Alright, this is gonna be a pain. Alright, that's one. Jeez. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. Alright. This should be enough. Alright, I guess I have to put it to sleep. Chansey and Lickitung. I need one of each. Alright, there's Lickitung. Nice. Alright, so now we just need a Chansey. Please, Chansey, please. this Chansey's 5%. Would Repel Tricking do anything here? It would eliminate Lickitung. It would eliminate Graveler. It would eliminate Rhyhorn. That's kind of it. So there's no use in that. That's it. And this is the only floor Chansey's on. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess we kind of just have to stick it out, right? And just kind of grind this until we get it. It's just one. It's only one more Chansey we need. Not what we need. Dude. Alright, I gotta go potty. Maybe I'll get some, like, bathroom luck out of this. Let me save just in case. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright, let's finish this. Dog. Where is this Chansey? Wrong 5% encounter. Back-to-back Lickitung, wow. It's about a 1 in 400 chance of happening. Just looking for that 1 in 20 Chansey. Alright, let's not kill it. Well, that's not going to be fun. Alright, light screen. I should be good now. Do I have any low power special attacks, actually? Oh, I don't know that I do. Shit. I don't like this. by the skin o' my teeth. Alright, well then, that's it for Pokemon Yellow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now, there are a handful of things that I have to get in Red and Blue. Here, I'm going to mention them really quick. Let's just... Let me go through everything I caught here. You need evolution, you need an evolution, you need an evolution, and you need an evolution. Alright. So in Red and Blue, here's everything I need. So I'm gonna be getting the Weedle line. I will be getting the Ekans line. I will be getting 2 sets of the Pikachu line. I'll need male and female. I will be getting the Vulpix line in blue. I will be getting the Meowth line in blue. I'll get Hitmonlee in red. I'll get Hitmonchan in blue. And in red, I'm going to go and get the Coughing line and Jinx and Electabuzz. I'll get Magmar in blue, and I'll also stack up red to go get Porygon and Porygon 2 and Porygon Z and so on and so forth. I need 2 Tangela. They're going to be easier to get in red, so I'm going to get those for Tangrowth, because I did catch one in the Safari Zone in yellow. Electivire I'll have to get in red. Magmortar, I'll have to get the Magmar for it in blue. Porygon Z, again, I'm just going to have to buy another Porygon for that. Alolan Raichu can evolve from regular Pikachu, so I will need a 5th Pikachu in the Viridian Forest. I'll get that in red. And then I'll also need another Coughing for Galarian Weezing. So in total, I mean, it's not a lot. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, about 30 Pokemon, which a lot of them are just like different forms of the same thing or just evolution lines. So really, it's not a lot that I need to get. And I don't feel like playing through the entire game on stream again. Like, I'm just going to grind it out while I watch TV and stuff. And then my next stream, I'll do it next Monday. I'll go and catch old Mew for the one time. And that'll be really cool. So, yeah, I'll see y'all Monday for that.